Hello, hypothetical VOD watcher. Welcome back to my second stream of Gemini Rue. Last stream, I pretty much managed to get as far as I did the last time that I started playing this 5 years ago. Which means that everything that happens from here on is going to be new. So what did happen? Quick recap. We've got two main characters that we've controlled. Azriel, who is the ex-assassin, who came down to this planet to, I believe, search for his brother. I can't remember if the brother's name was... But he was meant to meet a contact, Matthias, who I believe he worked with previously, doing assassin-y type stuff. They've both tried to get out of it, but unfortunately the Barracus, who I believe is the entity that they worked for and appears to wield some amount of control, seems to want them dead right now. In any case, Azriel seems to be working for some kind of law enforcement or police or something, though this area really isn't his jurisdiction. The other character that we've got to control is... what's his name? Delta 6, I think? He's a character who's apparently had his mind wiped a few times. He's trapped in some facility. And yeah, when we first meet him, he's getting his mind wiped because apparently he's tried escaping, and this isn't the first time that he's tried to escape, nor is it the first time he's had his mind wiped. Apparently they've got a way of trying to wipe their minds, but train them in a certain way. So they're trying to condition these people, and then release them out again, preferably without their original memories or personalities intact. From meeting with some random woman, who is also a captive there, she says that apparently we intentionally tried to escape because we've been working on trying to build a map or something. So it looks like we anticipated that we'd get wiped again and hoped that we'd just be able to piece things together or something like that. Either that or we're being lied to, so who knows. Very difficult to know who you trust, and you could imagine someone being planted there to help you. If you've watched Game of Thrones, then you know how insidious and terrible that can be. When you wake up, you don't know who you are, your apparent prisoner comes to help you, you automatically latch onto them, and suddenly, nope. Anyway, maybe that's not going to happen. That's the suspicious part of me. And I really wish that this sound would just keep playing. Unfortunately, the sound automatically stops when the window goes into the background. Just gonna transition scenes real quick and then get back to it, and I hope you'll excuse the jarring sudden lack of sound in between. Here we go. I was thrown for a bit just to see a scene that looked almost identical to the title screen. I thought for a moment that I'd done the wrong thing, but no, this is actually where we left off. We came back down as Azriel because I believe we were trying to... the Barracus basically is a mafia here. According to Kane, who I think is my partner, my not super trusting partner in whatever police force I'm in, the address to the local Barracus HQ is 4388 Brookview Avenue. So my plan was actually just to come down and ask some information, but I seem to have forgotten why Oh, that's right. I also needed to fix my lockpicks because I broke them at the start. I haven't read this before. If I'm going to be doing any detective work, I'd want to fix my lockpicks. However, these lockpicks are one of a kind. I got them for my initiation just 10 years ago, so they can't be fixed by conventional means. I need a carbon ray stabilizer to fix them. It's rare, but I might be able to find one around here. Got some details. Can I use the... I don't think so, because I needed a card and I borrowed one.
If you are visiting from off-world, please use your temporary visitor's card you acquired in the boarding station.
Unfortunately, I didn't acquire a... I did not arrive via conventional or legitimate means. I wonder if I can borrow this guy's card again. Hey, hey. Although there's some new stuff now. What was here?
I don't know where it leads.
Okay. So this chap...
Hey again. Back in town?
Not for long.
How's it going?
How's business?
Not the best of times, not the worst of times. The street's not exactly the safest place to do business anymore. Lots of the addicts have been antsy all over town ever since the last juice shipment didn't come through.
What happened?
Heard something like the Boryakudan lost a giant shipment of the stuff coming down to Barracus. Millions of dollars worth.
Was it destroyed?
I don't know, but they say it was stolen on Barracus and somebody here still has it.
I don't know whether that has any relevance to us.
Heard about the power outages?
Enlighten me.
Mining's been working overtime, draining the fusion from underground. The city's been slowly losing its electricity over the past few weeks. And even worse, the new mines are destroying old fault lines. Pays to be a mechanic right now, I can tell you that.
What do you know about the Boryakudan?
What do you want to know?
These all seem like dangerous questions. So hypothetically, if I wanted to join them...
You don't want to join them.
But I do.
Then go tell them. They'll throw you in the rite of passage.
Surely I had done this before. Wasn't I a part of the... Or maybe I don't understand the relation. Yeah.
What's the rite of passage?
Gotta kill a man.
Doesn't sound too bad.
That's only the first part. It's what you do to him afterwards that makes the rite.
Why isn't anyone opposing them?
10 years ago, maybe. Not anymore. Too much corruption. Ever since the Gemini War, everything's just went straight to pot.
How can I get in their headquarters?
They only let members in there. That, or friends of members. I suppose if you knew any of them, you can just reference their names and they'll let you in.
Gotta do some name dropping, huh?
What do you have against them?
I don't. They took my daughter. She was 10. Got 2 kids left. If we don't get out of Gemini soon, they're gonna be stuck here just like me.
You mean took your daughter and did what? You don't...
Never mind.
But I mean, like, are they snatching them as young recruits, or... Oh, that didn't before.
That's all. Thanks.
Say, do you want a newspaper? Only 20 yen.
Yeah, sure. I'll take one.
I have money. I have an inventory. Hey. Expected. I remember when they used to just call this the Pittsburgh Tribune. Now it's the new Pittsburgh Tribune. Tribune? Articles. Recent talks by the Pittsburgh mayor the now abandoned weather tower on the eastern end of the city up for re-establishment. The plan proposed by an engineering council would upgrade the now dysfunctional weather tower to the newer models on the other ends of the city. Using the new technology, the mining schedule would become more relaxed, a thing beneficial to all citizens. According to the Barracus police chief, a shortage of the supply of the illegal drug known as juice has caused some addicts to experience symptoms of withdrawal, the most severe of which may result in death. Medical experts advise anyone who is suffering from symptoms it does say symptoms to seek out the nearest medical station available in their area where they can receive medical help. Wednesday marks the 10th anniversary of Gemini independence from the Taurus galaxy. A special ceremony will be held in Cleveland to commemorate the event. Since independence, Gemini has continued to expand beyond Barracus and Harmony into other planets such as Colony 4. I don't know if there was anything particular thing there. I imagine I should probably go check out places that I didn't previously. Or that I was too busy being chased by armed gangsters to fully appreciate at the time.
Excuse me. Hello? Can I at least know your name?
You first.
Okay. It's Azriel. Azriel Odin.
It's Azriel Odin.
Azriel Odin.
Does that name mean something to you?
You're Azriel Odin.
That's right. Do you know me or something?
No, but the Boryokuden do.
And I take it you know the Boryokuden.
They say you're a pain to them, an annoyance that keeps coming back. They say you were an assassin your whole life, but just recently you betrayed them all and now you're hunting them down as a cop.
Is that what they say?
Is it true?
People say lots of things. Just because they said it doesn't mean it happened.
You don't seem like an assassin to me. If you're really Azriel Odin, that is. You don't have death in your eyes. Well, any enemy of the Boryokuden is a friend of mine. So what do you want?
It's a trap.
Have you ever heard of a place called Center 7?
No. I mean, no.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for?
It's just something I lost.
Maybe I can help.
Maybe you'll just steal it and keep it for yourself.
Do you always hide your face?
Only when talking to strangers.
Do I have any name?
Do you know a person named Matthias Howard?
Don't think so. Why?
Never mind. Goodbye.
I'm up.
Need any help?
I've got this dumpster taken care of. Thanks.
You say so.
Excuse me. Hey, can you hear me? Can you talk? Hello?
Aha. I don't think I could do anything with this previously. I believe I was a bit busy at the time.
This pipe
maybe-
looks pretty sturdy.
Or I didn't quite have my,
I can't use...
whoops.
Hey, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I don't think it's well. Where is
There
this?
must be a back entrance to this building.
This door will only open for apartment residents. Please use your residency card to verify your identity.
Unfortunately, that I am not, because... and I do not have one. And I can get up here.
I can't reach that. It's just...
These games. Always finding the correct verb and the correct thing, and knowing that you need to
That
sometimes
window
spell
leads
it out
into
a
the
bit.
building. There's no way of opening it from the outside.
Okay, that's the edge. Guess I'll keep going up. Or I'll go down again.
It's just...
I don't know how often I'm going to need to switch back and forth. That was a... iffy.
Room 2.
What am I doing here again?
Locked. As...
Why did I just break a window into this apartment building? Go check the stairs. Where am I?
I can't...
I don't think there was anything particularly interesting doing. Control panel for the elevator monitor.
The
See
screen is
anything?
blank.
Use it?
I can't touch it.
What now?
Locked, of course.
And maybe I'm alone.
I can't...
Why do I keep...
The
I
resident
don't know why I keep
mail.
using the mouth.
They're all locked.
Okay, okay.
There's nothing that way but more residential and business districts.
Okay, so that seemed largely pointless, and all I did was just, some vandalism.
I don't know where it leads. Not getting in there. Anybody home?
There is a reasonable number of, interactables that apparently are super important.
The gutter looks like it's overflowing.
Wonderful. Poke around
I'm
in
not
it.
sticking my hand. There was some kind of ID card in here.
Well, that's super convenient.
I'm not going to... You might get
Oops.
suspicious. It says WTC2 on it. This doesn't look like a normal ID card. More like a security card.
WTC2. So, what other thing? 4388 Brookview Avenue. So, standing right in front of the place right now. I'm gonna keep walking, see if
There's
there's
nothing
any.
that way but more residential and business districts.
This is the other apartment that, or apartment, hotel, that Matthias was staying in.
Wasn't that a different receptionist here before?
Craig?
Yeah, sure.
He's out of town. I'm filling in for him.
Never mind.
Don't actually have anything to do here at the moment. So at the moment, I don't know exactly what I ought to be considering. Whoops.
This place is more obsolete than I thought. I can't open it.
Okay.
Pity the kids had to die as well. Heard some of them were off-world refugees.
You really had to burn the whole place down, didn't you?
You want something?
Just passing through.
Good. Then we won't have to deal with you as well.
Looks like the
What you'll
building
do
got destroyed in there. They're too firm in place to pull off. I've got the bottom boards off. I should be able to squeeze under now. Wonder what happened here.
Well, from the
It's like
sound of
some
it,
kind of burned down safe house.
exactly that. Not particularly safe anymore. Or it wasn't.
I can't
safe.
quite get through the hole. Maybe somebody smaller could get under there.
To make friends?
Strange. Those crates look undamaged compared to everything else.
Were they put in here afterwards?
I can't reach those crates while this obstruction is in the way.
What is in the way? Can't you just get through? Okay, fine. So add to my mental notes. Burned safe house. Hey,
She's
can you
kind
do
of
me a
small.
favor?
Excuse me?
Rude.
Hi there.
You want something?
I need a favor.
Can you do me a favor?
What?
I need a second person to help me with something.
What?
Just follow me and I'll show you.
Go ask somebody else.
That's
There's
really dodgy
nobody
thing
else
to be
around
asking.
here. Conscious, I mean.
Help me find my card first, and maybe I'll help you.
Your what?
It's a security card. I lost it in one of these dumpsters. It should say something like WTC2 on it.
How convenient.
All right.
Well, as it turns out, we learned recently by looking into a dumpster that the dumpsters, or maybe this dumpster, has a hole in it which goes straight into the gutter. Which is how...
Excuse me. Is this what you were looking for?
this got to where it was.
How did you find this?
Magic.
It was in a gutter. Almost went down the storm drain.
Thanks. I owe you one.
So... about
Hi
that
there.
favor.
So what do you want?
Can you do me a favor?
Well, I owe you one, so I guess I can. What is this again?
Just follow me.
Still extremely... kind of creepy. Random man. Ask for a favor. Then just tells you, hey, follow me into this burned building.
She's kind of small.
Excuse me?
Hey,
Just show me what you need help with, and I'll get out of here.
I can't talk with that.
How do I do this? I'm not gonna comment. I'm better. What I'm not good at is clicking on things.
Hey,
What?
go through that hole and search those boxes for me.
How does this... What hole? I don't
I've got
understand
boxes
the
labeled
shape of...
PQ1, SQ2, LSL5, CRS-117, and MI2. What should I open?
PQ1, SQ2, LSL5, CRS-117, MI2. Can't access...
PQ1.
It's full of police badges, equipment, and evidence. Are you sure this is what you wanted?
That's
Probably
probably not it. Can you try again? SQ2.
It's full of some kind of space gear, helmets, and rays. Are you sure this is what you wanted?
That's probably not it. Can you try again? LSL5.
LSL5.
It's full of... I'd rather not say. Are you sure this is what you wanted?
That's probably not it. Can you try again?
How would I know if you won't say, though?
CRS-117.
There's some weird handheld device in here. Are you sure this is what you wanted?
Probably.
There you go.
Thanks.
Well, I'd love to crawl through more holes for you, but
Yeah, I know.
see you around?
All right then.
Until then, I guess.
Wait,
See a random
what's your
person.
name?
Sayuri.
Sayuri.
Yuri.
Now to fix these lockpicks.
Right-click on inventory items to activate or look. The weird thing is that, unless I just don't know, I can't bring up this context menu, or, you know, this thingamajigger. My inventory, as it were, without having something else to click on. Like, I was hoping I could just click on my communicator and bring it up if I needed to. But I can't just, like, right-click arbitrarily just to look at my stuff. Fortunately, there's usually plenty of interactables for me to be able to click on. A carbon ray stabilizer.
Got it. The lockpicks are fixed now.
Oh, just like that. Do I still have it?
That won't help me get those boxes. There's no way I could open them.
Yeah. Okay, so now I can pick locks. I don't know whether there were any locks that I needed to pick. Right now, that is.
I don't know where it... Anybody home?
Are you here for the maid?
Sure, I'm here for the meds.
I'm here for the meds.
Here's what you want to do. Go down
Here's
to
what
this
you want to
high
do.
rise, room 2A. Knock on the door and ask for Susanna. She'll sell him to you for a hefty price. Take it or leave it.
Is that all?
Yes, now go away before the boring cutie see you here.
Ah. Juice withdrawal medication. High rise 2A. High rise was where Matthias was, I believe. Okay, so I do have a reason to go back to that place at least. Didn't keep Sayuri's name. Although I'm not sure whether she'll be relevant again. Let me in. Don't mind me, I'm just, Receptionist does not care. Oh wait, this one's 2, isn't it? It's not ground 1, 2, it's just 1, 2.
Room 2A.
Of course it
So,
is.
is this the place? How long are we going to wait exactly?
Well, this is inconvenient.
Until the target comes?
If she's selling the cure, I don't think she'd come back now.
We'll just keep watching, alright?
Okay, but I don't know about this.
I am bored.
Can't quite remember why.
We should do something.
Yeah, like, go somewhere else. I don't know how likely it is for me to just die, but I don't know when I
Why
last
don't you
Better
autosaved.
not get too close.
Just shut up, okay?
Locked.
Wonder if I can get...
I have no reason.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what? Wonder if I can have a chat. Also, I think maybe I should take the elevator this time, because I think that will be on the other side of the door. Or that'll bring me up on the other side of the door, which means I might be able to get into that room. But first, let's have a chat.
What can you tell me about this apartment?
Not much. I think it was built before the war. That's all I know.
Useful.
Never mind. I can't.
Always using the talking verb, or the mouth verb. Which does make for a little awkward sometimes. Need to go up to 2, see if I can approach 2A from a different angle. Hey look, there they are.
Hey you know a Frank who lives in 2A?
Frank. Her that we were meant to be looking.
No. Who is he?
Then get out of here.
But.
I said get out.
Alright.
Guess I'll turn around then, if I come back.
You again. You sure you don't know a Frank who lives in 2A?
Of course. Good old Frank. We go way back.
Seems,
Get out of here.
But.
I said get out.
Alright.
do you know Frank? No, who is he? Oh, I know Frank.
What do
We
you
go way
want?
back.
Didn't I tell you to go away?
I have
I
this
have
condition.
this condition. Sometimes I forget things. Lack of short-term memory, you know.
What? I've been here
Have
already?
we had this conversation before?
I said go away.
I like that.
Why do you keep coming back? Didn't I tell you to go away?
What do you mean back?
No.
Well, I did now, so go away.
Okay, I appreciate that. Let's try from north.
I have no reason.
Really?
Room 3A.
Oh yeah, where was Matthias?
I don't need to call Matthias. If I did, I should just call Kane.
What am I doing again?
Kane.
Yeah,
You think you could help me out with something?
go ahead.
I can't figure out a way to get into the Borracus HQ.
I hope this isn't just giving.
Maybe try to make them assume that you're a friend.
How would I do that?
See if there's a way you can discover some of their members' names and use them as contacts.
Oh, that's pretty much what.
Never
told
mind.
me.
Never mind.
I was just hoping I could get some more interesting dialogue. I can't remember Matthias's apartment, and I don't know whether I'd still have access to it. (5E? 4E? I think it was 4.
Room 5. Locked. Room 5.
5C.
Anybody
Same,
home?
right?
Guess not. Locked.
Now this would be the frustrating. Watching me stumble through this. What was I doing for? How'd I go? I just want to see whether I can get into his apartment and use his terminal.
Room 4. I don't need to go into Matthias's apartment.
Well, I guess that answers that.
I don't need...
I suppose I just wasted a bunch of time. So we've got the Borracus goons standing in front of room 2A. That has the person who sells the... what is it, like the juice withdrawal medicine? Or something like that. Although I'm still not entirely sure why I want to go there yet.
There's nothing that way but more residential and business districts. Sometimes I wish they would just shut off those things and stop mining once and for all. Then I remember we have to travel through space.
Let's have a chat.
Yes?
I need some information.
Who sent you?
I don't know any of these names
Never
yet,
mind.
so...
I want to join the Barracus.
Never heard of them.
But you're standing in front of their front door. Right.
Yeah, this is probably... Where'd I get those names from? As much as I'd like to just pick them randomly, that doesn't feel like in the spirit of... So I need to find a name.
Hey.
You're not going to have any luck with him. Either they're totally spaced out from the juice withdrawal, or they're too weak to talk.
Okay, so that's why I need the remedy.
There's no need to go back there. Don't need to go back.
Okay. I'm glad that it at least tells me, so it does block off some of these options. That music suddenly went like super menacing.
This door will only open for apartment residents. Please use your residency card to verify your identity.
Yep, still don't have one of those. I have a feeling it's not really necessary considering that I can get up here like so.
All I can do now is cut my foot.
Meant to go in. Let's see, I don't think... Okay, so 2A... The Barracus HQ... Names I already know, contacts I already know. So I haven't been given any reason to look inside. I haven't been given any reason to come into this apartment building. But since it's just not another place that I can access, I'm taking a look around. But at the moment it feels like just wasting time. Space Cowboy. What's the text for that say? Oh. Find it.
Ed will introduce Ed. Full name, Edward Wong Hao Pipilutiv Ruski IV.
That's a long name.
Ed made up that name for Ed. Isn't it cool? Nice to meet you.
If you made it up, how can you be the fourth?
Suppose that was made up too. Talk to the dog.
Good doggy.
At the dog?
Good doggy.
Girl? Question mark?
Ed will introduce Ed. Full name.
That's a long...
Ed made up...
If you made...
I think that was the same action for both talking.
Ed will...
Yep,
That's
same.
Ed...
Same
If you made...
result from all of the different verbs. Don't think there's anything.
Ed...
Yep.
If you made...
I think this was just kind of a... If you can be bothered coming into this building, which was here just to fill out the area. Here's something you can interact with and an achievement to go along with. Name didn't get put into communicator or anything. But then neither did Sayuri. And Sayuri actually helped me with something before. But that's also why I kind of suspect that maybe her
I can't
purpose
touch
was
it. It's a hologram.
entirely just to help me with that one spot. Because of the fact that she's no longer in my... Oh, sorry, that she didn't get put into the communicator.
It's empty. Must hold some trash.
That's generally what a dumpster does. What's in here?
Not much in here.
Not much.
Not much in...
I should probably go back to the other building. Oh, hey, Jake. Sorry, I didn't see your message. I've got my windows covering up the chat. Sounded like a Cowboy Bebop reference, actually. Which again reminds me that I need to finish watching that. Just like this game, it's something that I started years and years ago. Got interrupted and just didn't go back to. How's things, if you're still there? Wait, maybe I can ask the receptionist about Frank now. Let's see. No, I cannot.
Never mind. Better not get too close.
Can I talk?
That wouldn't be the best of ideas.
Okay. I can't get in here.
Locked, as suspected.
It's pretty much told me not to bother.
I have no reason to try and enter this apartment.
I do have to remember that I have the option of switching to Delta 6 if I'm stuck here. If just for a change of scenery. I don't know whether I might need to switch to actually find information that I can use on the other character or not. Save, because as I said before, I don't know whether there's any times where I could suddenly find myself in a position where I can't, or where I instantly lose the game. I would hate to find that I just lost 20 minutes or an hour just because I did a bunch of walking around talking and then picked a bad option. Fine, recently moved and without internet, so watching on your phone. Huh. Suppose at least you've got your phone. Hope that's not going through too much of a like data quota or something for you. Thank goodness for the phone, I guess. Is it just because you need to get your internet set up, or? And yeah, I've not been bad. Just working. Nothing terribly exciting.
I want to join the Buddy Okuden.
Never heard of them.
But you're standing in front of their front door. Right. I need some information.
Who sent you?
Vince Wesselman?
Never heard of him. What do you want?
I need some information.
Who sent you?
Where am I pulling these names from?
Andrew McCormick?
Never heard of him.
Saying these names with the audible question mark in my tone. Probably not super convincing. Maybe this guy knows more.
What do you need?
How's business?
Sold 20 newspapers last. Not bad, right?
Any news?
Heard about the power.
Enlighten.
Mining this.
Yep.
Any news?
Heard about the city and even tasted.
That's all.
Do I have any other names? No. Had to reschedule due to a lack of effort from your apartment complex manager. That sucks. I don't know how much of a thing that is, but I don't know why I always seem to hear just issues of having to deal with apartment managers. If they're not sort of directly bad, then sometimes they're just lazy. Hope it all gets sorted out soon enough.
Please log in with your citizenship ID card to access this terminal. If you are visiting from off-world, please use your temporary visitor's card you acquired.
Don't think
I can't use that item here.
Who's there?
Anybody home?
Are you here for the maid?
No, I'm not.
Then get out of here.
Anybody home?
Are you?
What meds?
The juice withdrawal meds. What else?
Who are you?
Are you here for the meds or not?
Maybe.
Here's what you want to do. Go to Hibiscus High Rise, room 2A. Knock on the door and ask for Susanna. She'll sell him to you for a hefty price. Take it or leave it.
Is that all?
Yes. Now go away before the boy cutie see you here.
That's the main thing that I've been given at the moment, is this address, apartment, or room 2A. The Hibiscus high-rise apartment. I think I need a card to use this terminal as well. Yeah, I do. But yeah, I gotta say, Jake, I finished Inside, and gotta say I thoroughly enjoyed it. It had quite the ending. Without sort of spoiling it much, just in case it ever matters, but yeah, I gotta say I was quite content with the ending, even though it wasn't what I expected. I'd sort of had all these questions in my mind. And even though they weren't solved, the way that it resolved was still quite satisfying, quite fitting. Even if it sort of left me just sort of having to infer or, you know, extrapolate in my mind the answers that I wanted.
Didn't I tell you to go away?
I have this condition, just like Sammy Jenkins. Do you know Sammy Jenkins?
I said, go away.
Just throwing out random names now.
What do you want? Didn't I tell you to go away?
Still sort of expecting them just to kill me at some point.
Yes.
And?
And I came back.
Don't make me take my gun out. I said.
All right.
I don't suppose you've played this one before, Jake? If you have, I feel like this might be a very frustrating experience to watch. At least Inside was a little more linear. I could potentially get stuck on the puzzles, but it's not quite the same as getting stuck in a point-and-click adventure game. Okay, I'm going to try to talk to this guy.
Hey.
Although I suspect that I need the juice withdrawal medicine.
You're not going to have any luck with him. Either they're totally spaced.
So I need the juice withdrawal meds. Apparently I can get that from the person in 2A. I was supposed to ask for Susanna. The gang members are standing outside the door, so I can't go in there. They also asked whether I knew a Frank, so I don't know why they mentioned Frank. I haven't seen Frank show up in any of my other dialogue. Oh, you haven't? You just thought you'd stop by and watch? Cool. Well, the game is called Gemini Rue, right? That's new. Well, that's definitely... Did I just need to walk around more? Anyway, I played this game like 5 years ago. Got about an hour into it and then got distracted by something, life or maybe another game, I can't remember. But since I've been in kind of a mood of trying to knock things off my backlog, I decided I wanted to try to actually play it and finish it this time. Also, there was another point-and-click adventure game that came out that was made by the same people. And when I looked that up, then I found that it was made by, or at least published by the same group, and then that reminded me of this game, so I said, okay, maybe I should do this one first. The main problem, though, is that I am
have no reason to try and enter this apartment.
Way more likely to get stuck on this sort of game than I am something a little more linear, or something that requires something that I can learn, like sort of skill-wise. You know, even if I'm playing something that's bad, then I just fail a bunch, but at least I'd probably learn it, whereas it's possible for me to just get stuck. So, little synopsis is that the other guy was an assassin, or an ex-assassin who is now a cop, and came down to the planet looking for his brother. But then he got chased away by the gang members who would chase him, and he doesn't know what happened to his brother. Apparently his brother disappeared before he managed to get down to extract him. And then we've also got this guy, Delta 6. When I say it out loud, I sort of wonder whether Delta 6 is his brother. Anyway, Delta 6 is a guy who's, at the start when we meet him, he's getting his mind erased because he's been trying to escape this facility, and apparently he's tried to escape multiple times and has had his mind erased several times. So he's trying to figure out what's happening and why he's here and stuff like that. Press escape to quickly skip walking. Wait, what? Oh. That's a little disorienting, to be honest. I believe this is a new day, which means I'm meant to first go to the test chambers. So when you start with this guy, you get thrown, or you get led into a test chamber where you're taught like how to shoot and stuff like that, and then for performing properly you end up being given a meal ticket, which allows like several meals per day. Am I not supposed to go here? Maintenance. Where am I supposed to go? Sort of starting to think, maybe point and click adventure game wasn't the best one to stream, just because of the amount of dead time there is. Don't quite have the luxury of cutting a maintenance store. Am I not meant to train or something? Or maybe I go into my door. Not reacting to my hands, maybe it reacts to something else. I was what? Breakfast first? Really? Okay, I seem to have misremembered the order of things. So into the elevator. First, I need to get breakfast. Then I do training, which gives me a ticket, I guess, for the next meals. Huh. Okay, so the previous day, there was a woman who was sitting here who apparently I knew, or who knew me anyway, prior to my mind wipe, and says that I've been trying to escape multiple times, but trying to assemble a map.
Please insert your food ticket to redeem your meal.
I don't have a food ticket. Very confused. Tables are where we eat.
Charlie, good to see you, buddy.
Who are you?
Oh, you don't remember me, do you? I told you not to go through with it, man. I told you not to do it.
Who are you?
I'm Balder. Somebody stole your food ticket, huh?
Yes.
Don't worry, you can have the rest of mine. We're friends, Charlie. We've stuck together since day one. Have you
Why do you
talked
sound
to
so
anyone
dodgy?
else yet?
No.
Good. Okay, listen up. There's a girl around here called Epsilon 5.
Epsilon 5 is the other
Before
one who
you
was
try
talking to me.
escape, some bad things happened because of her. It's because of her that everybody hates you now. There's a reason nobody will talk to you. If she pretends to be your friend, don't believe her. She's trying to trick you again, all right?
Okay.
See, I distrust this guy more, but at the same time, I honestly had suspicions about the girl. I was mentioning it before because my dude has no memory. So, anyone could come along and just be like, oh, hey, you know, yeah, we were working together before. How would I know? But this guy's voice makes me... I don't know whether that's a bit unfair. Maybe his voice is just like that, which is... which makes me sound really bad. But his voice sounds a little bit suspicious.
Why did I escape?
Don't ask me, man. I'm not the one who wanted to erase his own memory. All I know is I saw you talking to Giselle the day before you did it.
What?
Maybe you should go find her.
Breakfast is over. Please report to your assigned positions for first duty.
Guess I better get going. I'll be in the gym after testing's over if you need me. Keep in touch.
I think someone else confirmed that my name was Charlie before, though. So... He does sound sus though, don't you think? Get breakfast, testing. Green, yellow, blue. No? Where am I supposed to go? Maybe I'm meant to go in.
Scanning for unauthorized testing apparatus. Scan complete.
Could be double playing me. Hard to read games that do with what I do and don't. Yeah, it is. That makes it quite interesting, though.
Delta 6, I hope this will be the first and only time I have to teach you this stage of your training. Alright, let's get down to business. Today we will continue with your gun training. These tests may take a while to complete and may require some practice, so you will be free to leave this segment and come back if you cannot immediately complete them. Let's start, shall we? Today we are going to add another element to your training. Please take the gun from the pedestal and observe. Go ahead, pick up the gun.
So the voice here is the director. We've encountered him before. I think he was present during our mind wipe, though our character doesn't remember that, obviously. And he seemed to be very disappointed with the fact that he's had to wipe us several times. They're also quite concerned about being able to wipe personality without wiping skills learned, such as gun use, etc. That is to say, they want to wipe people's personalities. They don't want to... They're trying to train them for something.
Please assume the cover position. Now then, most oftentimes in battle, instead of facing a single lone target, you will face multiple targets. Combat is carried out the same way as before, but you now have 3 different positions, 2 positions out of cover. You can press A or D to go out of cover either to your left or your right. In addition, pressing S will return you to your cover position from any out of cover spot. Try going out of cover to your left now. You can fire at any target from any out of cover position by cycling between them with W. Try it out. The key to fighting multiple targets is that your opponents usually fire only at the last spot they saw you. Knowing this, you can switch between cover positions to fire at enemies without waiting for them to go back into cover. Now then, we're going to try a little training exercise. You are going to have to hit each target for 5 points, while a simulated countermeasure is carried out. Headshots are worth 2 points, body shots are worth 1 point. You see that light that just popped on? That means that the enemy is currently firing on that side of your cover zone, so you will only want to attack from the other side. I want you to hit each target for 5 points without getting hit by the light. Ready?
Oops. I missed where the light was. I think it gets that red thing, right? Yeah. The funny... Whoops. The funny thing about this is, about this game is that it's got, like, combat in R. It's got combat in...
Your enemies will adapt to which side you are on if you linger there for too long. Taking this in mind, you'll want to pop out for several quick shots and then pop back into cover. As long as you do not remain out of cover for too long, your enemies will not... But as I said earlier, that's your first strike. If you get 3 strikes, we'll start the training exercise over. Have at it again.
It's just so unusual to have a this sort of action, well, action-ish combat in a point-and-click adventure like this. Oh, whoops, I'm still firing at the same target.
Five hits. Nicely done, Delta 6. Good work. Now you may take a break if you wish, but if you want to begin the real test for your food ticket, replace the gun and have at it again.
Won't let me out with the gun.
Forgot forgot to put the pistol back? Don't worry, just go back and drop it on the pedestal.
Yeah, and to what you said before, make them mindless tools does seem the right thing. Basically just brainwashing them into... It says that they're meant to be released back as a citizen after they've been trained.
You may begin the real test whenever you're ready. Just pick up the gun again.
But clearly there's something dodgy going.
Ten hits on each target, and you will be rewarded your food ticket for today. Ready? Begin.
That 10 hits, not 10 points? Ah, nuts.
Strike one.
I don't know how many hits I've had on each. Whoops. I'm confused by the button. I've lost too much time. Oh, I should probably... I need to shoot at the other one. I keep thinking that by just coming out of... Darn it.
Strike two. One more, and it's over.
That the direction that I come out of cover is where I'm aiming at, but no. Come on, good. Bang! Bang! It's too much concentration. I think I did see a little mark. It's not very clear, but
10
there we
hits, each target. Excellent work, Delta 6. Of course, I don't expect you to instinctively learn this at once, so you can practice this section as much as you'd like throughout today's routine. If you are done with the firing range, please replace the pistol on the pedestal. Don't forget your food ticket on the way out. You've earned it.
Yeah, well, last time I got beaten up for it, so... Pretty sure it was a couple of guys that did it, too.
Scanning for unauthorized testing apparatus. Scan complete.
Oh wait, do I need to... Maybe 1, 2, 3 represents the days? So maybe I went into... Oh god. Oh god. Man, okay. I guess I can go to lunch to talk... to gym. To talk to the guy that was talking to me before.
Hey.
Hello. This is Epsilon 5.
Well, I finished my computer training for the day. Did you get your ticket?
Yes.
Are you okay? Do you remember anything else?
Not really.
We usually go back together after the testing. You stopped them from stealing my food tickets that way.
Okay.
Shall we go then?
Was the first person to talk to me, that is, without, beating me up. So naturally, I'm a little more trusting of this person than the others. This glorious 40 frames per second. Epsilon 5, I don't know if I can protect you from getting your... Whoops. Ticket stolen, considering I couldn't prevent my own getting stolen last time.
You said that you had to escape for a reason. Do you remember why?
No, not fully.
By the way, have you seen Balder yet?
Who's Balder?
I'm worried he's gonna try something now that your memory is erased.
They are
you
both...
eating now?
Maybe.
Well, I'll be in the mess hall.
Very sus. I'm gonna go chat to Boulder. I think he said he'd be in the gym. At least I thought he did. Maybe I don't want to be here alone with him. Probably beat me up and take my meal ticket again. Holding all the weights. An assortment of weight. Some kind of exercise device. Yes, called a treadmill. Used. A lot of different weights to choose from. Be a 25-pound weight. I thought maybe I'd just try a bit of a preemptive strike in self-defense.
Hey, Charlie. How's it
Charlie.
going?
Charlie?
Where are we?
None of us know anything. We all woke up here with no memory and we all want to get out. We do know people get out because we never see them again. They must have passed their final exams and got out of here.
I have a feeling it's the same guy who does Azriel's voice doing this guy's voice. I don't know why. Just trying to listen closer to it. I don't really know how big of a...
Can you help me with something?
Just show me what you want.
I should keep my feet to myself. That's Boulder. Boulder on. Use Boulder on the camera.
Hey, Charlie. How's it going?
What do you know about Giselle?
Not much. She keeps to herself.
Do you know where I can find her?
She's on maintenance duty. Why?
Never mind. What about yourself?
Me? What about me? We've stuck together ever since we got here.
Is that so?
What do you know about the director?
What do you mean? He's the only doctor who speaks to us, and he seems to be in charge. If anybody's gonna let us out of here, it's him.
Not sure if everyone who's left this place has left here alive.
What do you know about Epsilon 5?
I told you, don't trust her. She's a tricky sort. You never know what she's really trying to do.
I don't really have a lot to go on with either of them.
Bye.
See you around, Charlie.
See you around, Charlie. I should note that there are... Hey, what a choice to... Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 4, 10, and 25 pounds. I'm sure that will become relevant at some point, but for now I don't know if I'm going to... Some kind of exercise device. The my walk animation seems to have broken.
Anybody in there?
Hey, Giselle, you reckon? Oh, that's a good idea. Replacing the gun with a weight. Except I don't know whether the director's voice has like a camera feed. I mean, there are cameras, but I don't know how clear it is. Maybe that would work. That sounds interesting. Now I want to see whether I can take one, like, out of there. I don't know how much the gun weighs. How much does a gun weigh? I feel like maybe that's some... Oh yeah, and then there's the room that scans me on the way out. Still, that's kind of an interesting thought. Very curious. I know very little about guns, but I imagine it's probably, what, like a couple of pounds? Guess it depends on the gun. I feel like maybe I'll learn more about that. Anyway, that's a good point. I have to note that down. Guns, I've got weights, I've got some names I can do stuff with. What is this animation? Oh my gosh. Oh, maintenance. There's actually a... I thought those were maintenance doors, but there's actually a whole floor dedicated to maintenance, so Maybe I can find this Giselle here.
Anybody in there? Giselle?
Floaty Salem. Oh yeah, I don't want to talk don't really want to talk about it on this stream, but I gotta say, Ruby is, oh boy is it doing something this volume. I'm still just having trouble getting my editing done.
Giselle?
What do you want, Charlie?
Woohoo! A response. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can edit and upload like a bunch of them, have them all get copyright flagged at the same time, and then I can submit them all at the same time, I hope. Because at the moment I'm still getting them blocked for copyright, even though I'm uploading episodes which are like weeks old. So I thought I'd prefer just to get them like all together and then submit a request to unblock them all at once. Or hopefully. I also just need more time to finish the editing. I mean, like, to be honest, I'd love to talk about it, but then I also want to kind of keep the... Despite the fact that, you know, it's not like I get a whole lot of viewers, I still would prefer to sort of keep this mainly focused on this game. But, ooh boy, those were some episodes. Yeah, I need to go through my reactions for those, but
Did you tell me to escape?
Shut up! Don't talk. Get in or don't. Don't walk in the room or the camera will see you. I don't think they have any hearing receptors in here. I've checked before. So, Charlie, how is it that you can remember now?
Epsilon 5 told me.
Don't be mad. If I kept everyone who made an escape from me after they had their memories wiped again, there would be way too many people to bust out of here. I don't hate you. It's just easier to escape with less people.
you were going to use me. Why try to escape? You had others do.
You were going to use me.
You knew what you were getting into. That's why you had Epsilon 5 remind you. It's nothing personal, Charlie.
Nothing personnel.
Why try to escape?
Don't you know what this place is? It's a rehab center for criminals. That means they wipe your brain when you get in, and they wipe your brain when you go out. I don't know about you, but I'm not ready to lose my identity again after already losing it once. This consciousness is the only one I have, and I'm not going to let some other person decide who I am, what I've done, and what I act like. Even if I live again out of this place, it's the same as being dead to me if I don't know about it. That's why I need to escape. That's why I need to get out of here and find my old memory, who I really am. And that's why you agreed to help me, because you saw the same thing. Having your memory wiped and being turned into a new person is the same as dying again.
But I had my memory wiped to help you.
But you're still the same person as before. You still have the same people to remind you. After you leave this place, we'll never see each other again. You won't be aware of your other consciousness. The way I see it is, even though we existed before and will exist in the future, it doesn't matter, because we only have this consciousness, who we are right now, and I want to keep it that way.
I mean, you know, that's fair. It's hard to take kind of a I wouldn't call it selfish to want to preserve your own current state. Interesting one. When was this game made? I'm having to search on my phone because if I background the game then the sound stops and I feel like that's pretty distracting. Released 2011. Just gonna take my map.
You were just going to take my map and leave me in the dark.
Well, I guess you were smarter than that, since somehow you're here right now.
I feel like I should have asked this one first. It would have continued the conversation better.
But you don't remember who you were before.
It doesn't matter. If I really need to know, they should have my old identity on their memory banks somewhere. If you want yours, we can swing by. But then you'll probably lose this memory in the process. So who cares? Am I right?
That's why you want to escape? You don't want them to rehabilitate you?
If I don't escape, I know they'll wipe my memory again when I'm done with the testing. That's why I can't pass my final exam. If I do, they'll send me straight out of here and I won't have this consciousness ever again.
When are you escaping?
Why should I tell you? You're not in unless you're a useful asset, and right now, you're not a useful asset.
That said, I'm already suspected from pretty early on that the final exam did me another wipe, or at least another obliteration of this current self. Probably being released as as you said, a mindless tool into the world.
But I helped plot the map.
And now I don't need you anymore, so get lost.
Who else is going with you?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I want in.
I said useful asset.
What if I can get a...
What can I do to help?
I don't know. What can you do?
What?
Oh, you
What are
just
they
said the same
training you
thing.
in now?
I didn't even realize.
Guns.
Guns. Now that actually might be a useful commodity. Tell you what, if you can get me a gun, you can be part of the escape.
All right.
It's not that easy, though. You'll have to sneak it out of the testing room. God knows how. They have sensors to detect if you've moved anything out of the testing chamber.
I'll get it out.
I don't think you get how hard this is going to be, but okay. Don't come back here until you get it. Close the door on your way out.
She advised me not to move forward, so for now I'll probably take... Okay, so I've got a couple of things I can go on now. I wonder where the testing chamber connects to. Test chambers are on level 5. I... Maybe I've always just been in room 2. I don't see any interactable in here. Like, I thought maybe I can pass something out real quick.
Scan complete.
I should have
it's
thought
you
of ways
again.
in.
I'll send up the gun if you want to practice.
Or I want to practice. I don't see any other interactables. I thought like maybe I can chuck it into a, like a vent or pass it down. I need to figure out how to bypass this. Wonder if it scans me or the whole room. Yeah. Looks like some weapon. Help me here. Licking the gun isn't going to help.
I can't kick that.
What if I find myself tied up and need to shoot the gun using my teeth? I was hoping I'd be able to get to... Oh wait, just exit. Yep, good training, good job, everyone. Oops, what did it say? No, don't... Ah! Pick it up again. The problem is I need to click on an interactable to bring up my inventory, so... Click on the camera, just so I can look at the gun. I'm not gonna go around and shoot everything I say. That's not what I wanted you to do. I want... There we go. Ah, the weight on the side is listed as 4 pounds. Isn't that good? Yep. Definitely onto something, although I'm not sure how to escape.
Unauthorized testing apparatus. Scan complete.
One extra long tooth. Just gotta be real skilled with the tongue, is all. I appreciate being able to push escape to skip the walking animation. But sometimes it's a bit disorienting. Yeah, have you seen it in like I think in like some yoga practices they also do stuff like with the tongue. I've known one where they do like a tongue massage to try to like relax and loosen the muscles in it. They say, I can't remember what the reasoning was, it's meant to be connected to stuff and affect your attention and stuff like that, but well, anyway. Yeah, tongue massage and different like movements and stuff, and some of them can stick their tongue out like real far. A little weird, but there you go. I mean, it's a muscle just like anything else, and I guess we use it a lot. What was I doing? I got distracted by that. Weird talk about the tongue. Mess hall. Oh wait, do I want to go to the gym to try to get a gun? Or to get a weight to try to see if I can swap for the gun? I kind of want to try it. Even if I don't take the gun out. Is that? Oh, it's me on camera. Okay. Or maybe not. No? Someone was watching me, maybe? Who knows? Hey, Baldo, what's up? Grab me a 4-pound.
Hey, Charlie, how's it going?
Bye.
I don't know if I want to talk to you about escape.
Charlie.
Let me hang on to that for a while. I feel like I'm making more progress here than I was as Azriel. Maybe I should have started here in this place. Test chamber. I'll try that. That music sounded different. I wonder if it'll count the weight as unauthorized.
Oh, it's you again. I'll send up the gun if you want to practice.
Yep, I just really need to... practice my aiming and stuff. Yep, good training session. What can I do with it now? There's nothing I can interact with to try to drop the Okay, I didn't want to shoot it. I have a feeling that this is going to be a quick game over.
Scanning for unauthorized testing apparatus.
What if it's a trick? Ah, crap.
Unauthorized testing apparatus detected.
Not a trick.
Please remove all testing apparatuses and place them in the slot. Thank you.
Well, now I've got another interactable at least. Maybe I can take 2 weights?
Thank you.
Surely they're gonna be a little bit sus about the weight that I left on the pedestal. I feel like no good can come from this. Hopefully it's nothing. Yeah, I wonder whether the other slot is a thing. Like, maybe it can detect the gun because the gun's tagged? Wait, but in that case that wouldn't work. In that case the weight thing wouldn't work, would it? Wait! Does someone in charge of maintenance happen to get to pick up anything from the slot? If nothing now, then maybe I either need a way to get the gun out safely, or bypass the door, or I need a way to place it in the slot and still have it get to where it needs to go.
Giselle?
Unless you have the gun with you, I'm not letting you back in.
I need to go in there to get the gun.
Fine.
Hey there, Charlie. Since you're here, I thought maybe you could help me with something.
What's that?
I was trying to finish my maintenance shift when I realized I needed to reset the air shafts from level 2 to here.
You want me to fix it?
Well, if you insist. If you want to try, you can use this machine down here.
What about the camera?
You really think somebody's watching us? If you're really that paranoid, fine. Stay up there. I don't care.
You were the one who told me not to move in front of the camera. It looks like a tool shed.
What do you think you're doing? Don't touch my stuff.
But I might need something in there.
Don't you have anything left in your stash?
My what?
Your stash.
What stash?
Your toilet. Hello.
What now?
I don't think so.
All right. Get me something to eat, and I'll open it. Understand?
Yes.
I guess I go without food again. Steam is making the metal too hot. I'll have to stop some. Okay, that's a problem later, obviously. What was I doing here again, apart from...
I'm trying to reset the ventilation system from level 2 to level 1, which is here.
WTF is happening? In reference to what I'm supposed to be doing at the moment? Not really sure. To be honest, I think this woman has an escape plan. She tried to use me previously. And I meant to help her. I want to be part of this escape plan, so I was meant to get the gun, and she wants food so I can open the tool. I think it's more that sometimes the puzzles and like the dialogue can go a little bit not weird, but because of the fact that it's letting me explore, harder to make sure that it stays and reads exactly the way that it ought to. It would probably be presented better if I knew exactly what I was doing. So she's trying to reset the ventilation system from level 2 to level 1, which is here.
To do this, you'll need to clear out the entire stretch of piping from here to the second level.
Okay.
This stretch would effectively be shaft number 3 to shaft number 10.
What?
The power influx is low right now, so you can only open up to 5 shafts at a time once you reactivate the ventilation system.
Okay.
When you turn on shafts, they turn green, and also turn on any adjacent shafts. So, there's only enough power to activate 5 shafts right now to clear the system from shaft number 3 to shaft number 10, so choose wisely.
Only enough power to activate 5. From 3
Have
to
fun.
10. 1. I don't get it. Oh, I think every time I click it. So never mind the confusing wording. I think I need to get from 3 to 10. And it's one of those ones where anytime I click, all of the adjacent things get lit up. Or is it? No. Or rather, it toggles all adjacent ones. That's obvious. The vents need to connect from 3 to 10. System to get clear. Felt like a very confusingly worded puzzle. Am I just meant to make them all green? Is that what it eventually comes down to? No, I don't think that's it either, because there was something about only 5 things being
Insufficient power.
right.
Remember,
okay.
Charlie, I said only 5 vents on at a time.
So I still need to somehow connect. So I can't go that way. To oh. Boy, do I feel dumb. Oh, that one connects diagonally. Three. Three, 2, 4, 7. Ah, yep. So those are the only ways that I can get there using 5 jumps, or having 5 on 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So I suppose knowing that at least helps, because I know which ones I need to light up and which ones I don't want lit up. That's right it. And I don't want 5. Basically, yeah, neither of those options want 5 to be turned on. How do I turn it off again? If I turn off 5, then it automatically turns off both. Well, unless I can turn that one like that. Still not quite it. Using 9 and 10 as isolated switch. Yeah, I think that's quite important because of the fact that I can use them to toggle. I can use 9 to toggle 6 by itself. So 7 and 10 have to be on at the end, regardless of what happened. Whoops, resetting. So 7 and 10. Three and 2. If I hit either 8 or 4, then that turns off 7. I can't... Yeah, if 7 is different from 10, then that's a problem. Ah, but I can toggle that one now. Ah, but I can't... Now I've got 9 isolated, which doesn't help. How about like that? No, I'd prefer to use 9 to turn off 6. Okay, so that's one way I can... If I turn on 6 and everything around it first, then I can use 9 to turn off itself and 6. Off. Oh. Absolutely riveting. This is a problem because 7 is on by itself. This switch is on both. This switch is on 4, which... So I needed a way to get 8. This path is too long. 6, yep. Yep. guess I could find that. I'm not quite making the extra leap that I need to get there. These puzzles always seem so obvious after you've solved them. Way easier if I start backwards. Fine. Right. Whoops. I can't get. This is quite a tough one. I feel like I'm tap out on it. Always one pesky one that's still just hanging around after I'm finished. Yep, if not that one, then I feel like I just keep circling around the same patterns. Totally by accident.
So you fixed it. Nice job. Now any foreign objects in the ventilation system on level 2 will get sent down here, in case it gets stuck again.
Any foreign objects in the vent system on level 2 will get sent down here. In case it gets stuck. Yeah, as soon as I saw like all of the pieces except for the last one lining up, I'm like, okay, don't touch anything else. Hey, didn't you say you'd open this one? Oh no, that was you wanted.
I said don't touch it!
Meal, right.
Okay, got it. Separate puzzle that I need to solve. I'm gonna need to look later how I actually solved that, because I didn't see... I just happened to recognize that it was an almost solved position, but I had no idea how I actually got there. Happy accidents in... Still haven't talked to this Epsilon 5. I don't know whether I trust or not, then I don't really know who of anyone that I trust. Place him. Oh. Don't want to do that puzzle again.
Please insert your food ticket.
I get my yeah. I have a. Don't want to eat right now. A talk. Chat.
What do you know about Giselle?
You said she was trying to make a map of this place, so she had you escape. Maybe you should find her and talk to her.
Tell me about yourself.
You saved me when I first came here, from Balder. I don't know what would have happened if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, you know what? I definitely trust Giselle more than each of these two. Giselle's a little bit rough, but she's been extremely straightforward with what she wants and what she's planning, how she was used.
What do you know about Balder?
He doesn't like you. Nobody likes him, really.
What do you know about the director?
He just seems to be in charge of everyone. That's all I know.
What do you know about this place?
I don't know. They seem like they're trying to train us for something.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I need to keep in mind that I've still got untested dialogue options with both Balder and Epsilon 5, since I haven't talked to either of them about escaping yet. Maybe it's nothing, but I still feel like it might be making a choice of some sort. Going and asking either of them about escape.
Giselle?
Unless you have the gun with you.
I need to go in there.
Fine.
I bring food.
Here's that meal you wanted.
Thanks, Charlie. Appreciated. Haven't had much to eat since I hit my final exam. They've stopped issuing me food tickets since I've stopped playing their little games. Let me get that door for you.
How come they haven't just, like, come for you? Still not sure how things work here. Then again, I haven't really seen any other staff in here. Tool fired. This screwdriver should prove useful. Could get me through any stubborn. Sometimes people are pretty stubborn on. Else? Nope. Already reset it. So don't use that again.
What did you say about a stash earlier?
I said, check inside your toilet for yummy goodies.
What do you know about this place?
It's as plain as day to me. This is what you'd call a rehabilitation center. It's where they transform criminals or lowlifes back into law-abiding citizens. Unethical? Sure, but I'm sure they don't care.
What kind of criminals were we then?
Tell me about yourself.
No thanks.
What What do you know about Balder?
Oh, so you don't remember then? It's nothing really. He just doesn't get along with the others.
What do you know about Epsilon 5?
Oh yeah, I forgot you had your memory wiped again. She was a scrawny little kid who got picked on until you stood up for her. The Greenies used to steal her food tickets all the time. For some reason, she refuses to pick a name for herself.
What do you know about the director?
The director? What about the guy? If there was ever a person responsible for our fate, he's the one, so he should be held responsible.
Maybe they're both okay, but just, like, kinda weird. And unintentionally suspicious.
Can you help me with...
No.
How do I get the gun out of the testing chamber?
Who knows? The door won't even open unless you put the gun back. And even if you get the gun out somehow, they'll detect it in the next room. I heard they had to install those sensors because one day someone got a gun out and went on a rampage. Killed like 3 people.
Okay, so still need to figure out how to get it out of past the scanning room.
About the escape.
Get me the gun, and then we'll talk.
Oh, there's a chart. I didn't say that. A map of the ventilation system in the center. Oi! Center 7 vent system. Red 2. Don't know what these are. Oh, okay, I couldn't even figure out how I was looking at this at first. So this is a cross-section of the building. Yep, maintenance is where we are. The maintenance rooms are on the left. That's what I think. Where's training, though? How can I... So I think the training is up on level 5. Blue 2, which is where I train. Maybe I just haven't seen an interactable shaft because I wasn't meant to know about it yet. Maybe this'll allow some access to me. Or maybe it's because I needed to... Yep. Just to climb up and then go down this side. Nope. I've got a screwdriver. Maybe that'll let me... I think there's some things that I've seen. I've seen little things on the floors. On the walls against the floor, I think. Test chambers on level 5. Ominous sounding music. Grating. Nice one. What? flap is tilted up right now, blocking any foreign object. Oh. Just out of range. Okay, so there's a shaft. Come on. Look at how skinny your legs are. I bet you could reach in there and poke it with your foot. Use your really long prehensile tongue and move that down. Okay. So I need something to be able to toggle this flap so that it clears, and then I can presumably fetch the gun from here. Wait, how about you? Do you have long arms?
Hey, Charlie, how's it going?
Bye.
See you.
Wait. I wanted you to use... Darn it. I thought I said I could use him on stuff. It's Boulder.
Can you move that shelf?
Got it.
Whoa, okay. Did not expect that. There's another grating. It's the same as the other one.
Can you move?
Got it.
Well, he certainly seems helpful enough.
Can you move?
Got it.
Dude seems pretty strong. Either that or these shelves on wheels. These all look the same. What did that achieve?
Can you move?
Got it.
Now I just know that I can access these. That's something. I wonder what other grating I've seen. Can't do anything with this secure door, can I? No, these are just the other maintenance. It's a dude. So I guess we are being monitored, yeah? I also have the toilet in my living quarters to check out. This way. Hope this doesn't end the day. Good. What's inside? A pipe. I think I need one of those. Get anything out of this console?
Please proceed to your scheduled appointments.
Go wash my hands after you toilet. Ooh, stuff is happening. Now I can probably go to the gym. I should have taken a screenshot of the ventilation map. Maybe I can just poke at all of them. How does that help? What do you say? I think it's stuck the way it is now. Okay. That's fine. At least I hope that's what I wanted.
Can you move? Got it.
I don't know whether perhaps I should do it to all of them.
Can you move?
Seems the easiest.
Got it.
If I'm meant to be clearing one specific vent, then...
Can you move? Got it.
Why not just be safe and clear them all? One of them's gotta be right. I think we want a path all the way down. Yeah, all the way down. So that it can be fetched from the maintenance.
Hey, Charlie, how's it going? Do you know anything about an escape plan?
Should I? Really, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bye.
Okay.
See you around, Charlie.
That was a fairly harmless dialogue option then. Could probably go and ask Epsilon 5 about that too. Back down to the mess hall. Oh, I should have grabbed another weight. Just want to real quick check out this dialogue option.
Do you know anything about an escape plan?
Not really. Did Giselle tell you about it?
Not much. Goodbye.
Bye.
Really? No.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, great. Presumably there's just one that I was meant to do. If it works. And it won't let me change the position of them again afterwards, so... I have to assume that all I'm doing is wasting a little bit of time by doing all three of them. So I've done the gym. I've done the mess hall. Are there any grates in the living quarters that I can undo? They'd have to be on the right. Oh wait, I don't think I can get in here.
Please use the scanner for...
Maybe I need to ask for someone else's help in that case. Let's go out here. Grab myself another weight. What did I need? I need a 4-pound weight. So now I'm armed with 4-pound weights. Oops. Let's try the test chamber again. Let's head out here into the test chamber. I've got my weight. I've cleared some of the vents, or some of the path down the vents. Into the blue door. Into blue 2. Please don't be suspicious about my 4-pound weight or my screwdriver or my pipe.
Scan complete.
Oh, it's you again. I'll send up the gun if you want to practice.
I'm just really eager about my practice today. Also, don't look. I don't think I noticed that drain before. I wonder if it's always been there. Bang! Good training. Do. Whoops. I think it's stuck somewhere down there. Yep, so presumably on the women's side of the living quarters. Maybe there's somewhere I can find on the lower levels.
Scanning for unauthorized testing apparatus. Scan complete.
I'm really surprised that I wasn't punished for attempting to take the gun out last time. Specifically, not just for taking the gun out, but taking the gun out and using a weight to try to mislead it. Yep, sent it through here. Unblocked, unblocked. Couldn't check here. That's where I want it to go, maintenance. I'm gonna check whether I can ask Epsilon 5. If perhaps she can check the area. I have to give her the screwdriver.
Can you help me with something?
What?
Just follow me.
Okay.
Both of these protagonists seem to have the ability to just say, hey, I need help. Just follow me. I'm gonna need you to look for a grating on this side. Oh, wait, actually, you can just let me in.
Can you open that door for me?
Why?
Just trust me.
All right. I'll wait out here.
What was I doing? Ah, great. That's it. Unscrew the grate. Forgot the flap. The gun really should have just like gone thump thump thump. Oh wait, that might not be it. Lucky I didn't just walk out. There's the gun. Punk. Excellent. Music to my ears.
Is that all you needed me for?
I think so.
Well, I'll be around.
What? Don't even say thanks.
Can you help me with
What?
Just
Oh.
Actually, I don't need help. Fine.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I guess you're following me anyway. Maybe I should grab Boulder. Just make a whole thing of it.
Giselle?
Unless you have the gun with you.
I need to go in there to get the gun.
Fine.
I'll wait out here.
Funk. Timing. Oh, no, I need the crate. Why is it still rattling?
Can you help me?
No.
Okay. So I need a way to turn off this vent, which is apparently making the box too hot for me to move. need to stop that. How can I stop? Got any more tools? Can I use the machine again?
How do I get the...
Who knows? The door I heard killed.
Yep.
About the...
Get me the...
Okay, I need the gun. Like, I'd prefer to have the gun. Tools and supplies. Oh, button. Oh wait, no, the button's to get out. Wheel. Oh. How did I not see the wheel before? Oh wow, I really couldn't tell where that pipe was. I thought the pipe was way further back. How can I reach the grating? No. I think I can see a gun in there. Funny that. Just poke it with the pipe. Success. The Papa. Pick him up.
How do I get the gun?
Who knows? The door I heard killed.
I have the gun. I was concerned about using the pistol on you.
Here it is.
I have no idea how you did that, but good job.
Am I in now?
Well, I mean, it was a whole thing.
Yes, you are.
When are we escaping?
I don't know yet. I'll have to set things up and build up our stashes.
Where are we going to escape to if we don't know where we are?
Look at this. This is the map you made when you broke out. You wrote a note down here. I don't know what it says because your handwriting is god-awful.
It says Space Cargo Bay.
So you're telling me we're in space?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Either way, we have to finish this map before we plan the escape. And also, we need to get our stashes together. Until then, don't pass your final exam unless you want your brain wiped again.
Oh, the choice. The choice. What do I say? They've both actually been pretty helpful. They're like both equally suspicious. And at the same time, wait, the map wasn't even finished, what? Yeah, apparently I've been working on it. I don't know what rest of the map I need to finish, though. Apparently after multiple escape attempts and brain wipes, he's been managing to construct this map. I wonder if I say nothing, I can change my mind. I wonder if I get the option of asking for both of them to join. Despite their dislike of each other.
I want Epsilon 5 to come with us.
You mean that scrawny little girl who hasn't even decided on a name yet?
Yes.
Every person added to the escape drops more weight on the scale. Any more, and we'll fall through the floor and trip on ourselves.
She works with computers.
I'll see what I can do. You should leave.
Okay.
I'll add the gun with the rest of the stash tonight. And tell that girl to get a real name.
What about Balder? He's strong. Moved shelves of weights like it was nothing. Well, I guess I made my choice then. I guess that's all I can do. I've played his part to completion as far as, I guess before the next parts of the story are revealed. Well, that's almost 3 hours now, which is about 1.5 hours longer than I'd originally planned to when I started today. I just ended up quite getting into the Delta 6 part of the storyline after getting stuck on Azriel's for so long. And happily I actually managed to get somewhere in it, so that was... This does seem like a good place to leave it off, though. I'm not sure how much else I've got in Azriel's part of his storyline, but I think I'll try to tackle that next time. Fresh mind. Hopefully I won't spend as much time just going back and forth doing the same dialogue option again and use that brain eyes and hopefully find something new that I haven't clicked on yet. Yep, so still that leaves Azriel trying to find his way into the Barracus HQ by trying to find a useful name so that he can pretend that he's just part of it. But for now, I think I shall leave off. I better save that. Delta 6 got the gun. Oh, it exited the whole thing. I was hoping it would bring me back to the... I wish I had some rain background noise to put in here. Anyway. That was fun. Hopefully it wasn't too frustrating seeing me stuck on puzzles like that. Thanks for hanging out again, by the way. Have a great day yourself. And I will be back next week. I like this.